Alright, let's look at this word problem. It shows a graph and it says the amount of money Joe earns is directly proportional to the number of hours he works. The money is W dollars and Joe's number of hours he works is in T. One of the things you want to know is the money is located here in the y-axis, but it will be represented by the letter W, and the number of hours worked is the x-axis, and that is represented by T. First question here, find the constant of proportionality, and what does this value represent? So remember, the constant of proportionality we talked about is the slope, or it's the unit rate. So in this case, if the money is directly proportional to the hours, so y is directly proportional to x. So the constant is basically the unit rate. So how much per 1 hour? That's what it really is asking. So we talked about driving, the one problem with driving. It said you drove so many miles in so many hours. For the unit rate, we wanted 1 hour. We also did another one of these with wages where it's per hour. So let's look, if he works for 1 hour, located right here in the graph, we go up, we hit the line, and we look over, and we hit 20. So your constant of proportionality is going to be 20, and this represents his money he earns per hour. Per hour. Because remember, the constant of proportionality is a unit rate. It's a rate. For the second one is, how much does Joe earn if he works 3 hours? So we said he earns $20 per hour, so 20 times 3 would be $60. That's the answer. It's that easy. And in fact, if we came over to our graph, looked at 3 hours, went up, hit our line, and then come over, you would hit 60. So you can do it both algebraically or visually off the graph. For the next one, how long does Joe work if he earns $90? So this one's interesting. So we have to write our equation here. We're going to change this up because it would be nice if 90 was located on our graph. Then we could just go backwards. But it is not. So what we're going to do is we're going to write our direct proportion. So W equals 20 times H. W is like the Y. H is like the X value. I'm sorry, not X. We're going to erase that. We're going to use T. So W equals 20T. Got to make sure you use the correct variable. So W equals 20T. Don't know where I was getting the other letter. So we are going to be plugging in 90 for W. And then this is 20T. We're going to work backwards. Divide both sides by 20. That crosses off. So T is going to equal, well, 90 divided by 20, cross off the zeros. That's just 9 divided by 2. 2 goes into 9 4 times. There's 1/2 left over. So it's 4.5 or 4.5 hours. That is what they're asking. They asked for the number of hours. Technically, you could convert it to minutes, but just be aware of the question. They wanted minutes or hours, but 4.5 hours would be the answer. For this next one, new type of word problem. The height of a seedling is directly proportional to the number of days it was planted. Graph shows the height of the seedling, H centimeters, after X days. Find the constant of proportionality. So again, the constant represents per 1. So let's go to 1 day, look up. It has grown 2 centimeters. So your constant of proportionality is going to be the number 2. To write the equation, it's easy. We're going to take our our y-axis, which is H, set that equal to the constant using the variable for the X value. So X is representing the number of days. In 1 day, the seedling will grow 2. So what is it? Centimeters. So for 1 day, it's 2 centimeters. 1 times 2 would be 2, the height. If it grew for 10 days, 10 times 2 would be 20. The height would be 20. So using that constant, we're able to write the equation. What is the height of the seedling after 3 days? And then also after 1 week. So, for 3 days, we'll go to 3 days. We go up, hit our line, look over. It is 6. So 3 days would equal 6 centimeters. 1 week. 1 week is 7 days. So we're going to go to 7 days, go up, come over. It's going to be 14 centimeters. So 3 days is 6, 1 week is 14 centimeters, just looking at the graph. Next one says, how many days will it take for the seedling to reach a height of at least 18 centimeters? How many days will it take? So let's go backwards here. So the height of 18 is right here. We're going to look over at our graph until we hit our line and then come down. And it looks like 9 days. So 9 days would be the least. 9 days. There you go. All right. If you got questions, let me know. Well, see you later. Bye.